What up fellow agents, PurePrime here. Today I'm gonna show you how to boost your armor to that 4 or even 500k builds. Are you ready? Let's go! And before we begin guys, I want to thank you all. We reached 4k subs yesterday. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. And this is only the beginning, guys. Can you imagine that 80% of the people that watch my content aren't even subscribed? Yeah, I can see it on YouTube. 80% of the people that watch my content aren't even subscribed. And of course, for all my American friends out there, happy Thanksgiving and enjoy the days with the family. A lot of people ask me the last few days how we came up with those high armor builds. And where is it coming from? I have almost the same build, but I have a 100k armor less. What's happening? So let's dive into the armor, guys. There are 4 possibilities to boost your armor. The base armor then, of course, so I'm not talking about the armor on kill. The first one, of course, is the armor that you can roll as an attribute. So can go as high as 51k on the chest. And then we can also roll the percentage of total armor as an attribute on there. What can get up to 36.5% on the chest as well. And this will boost all of your armor, so your mods as well, guys. A few people are saying that the mods can't get a boost or won't boost your armor at all or your build at all, and yeah, that's straight BS, because it will. It will boost your whole build. And now on the topic of mods, these are the third possibility, and these mods can make a big difference, and there's no special way to find them or a special place, it's just RNG. And of course keep an eye on all the vendors, like a few weeks back, that 4k armor, 4% total armor and 3% explosive resistance. That was a very nice mod. I don't think that the devs know what kind of mod they gave us. And with the mods, it's very important to choose the right balance. So armor, total armor, and then hopefully a 3rd edition as well. So armor and total armor, the balance. It's always good to get high armor and a little lower of percentage of armor. And why? Because we need to boost our armor, of course. We need something to boost. So that percentage of armor that you roll on or put on as a mod needs something to boost. So for example, I got a 5% mod and 2.5k. Let me search for it. Yeah, over here. 2.5k armor, 406 armor regeneration and 5% total armor. So this looks like a very nice mod. And it is a very nice mod, but this 4k, 4% and 406 armor regeneration will give me more armor than this one. It looks like more because it's a 5% and this is a 4%, but on the whole build there's of course armor and a total armor percentage. And that total armor percentage of course needs armor to boost. So the higher you get into armor, the more the percentage will boost, of course. So always make sure to go for a nice combination, just like I did, and we talked about this mod already. It's that 4k armor, 3% explosive resistance and 4% total armor. And this is a very nice mod. And this is the same for our armor and total armor. So you need to search for a combination. So if you want to go for a high armor build, because yeah, we're talking about armor now, so you're going for a high armor build. For example, in this test build, it has 2 blues on my chest, a 13% armor and a 19k armor. So always make sure if you go for an armor build, there's some armor on there as well. So don't choose for health, but choose for armor. Always roll that total armor, for example, over health, if it already has an armor roll. Always choose the same things, just like with health. Don't get me wrong, you don't need to do it with health and then percentage of health. You can do it, but most of the time if you want to go for a health build, then it's a crit build. Crit build is gonna be a clutch build, and a clutch build can only hold 4 blues then, of course. But make sure to combine this. So a percentage of armor and an armor roll, just like I did on my backpack, a 14% total armor and at 5.5k armor on there. And the armor can be a lot higher, it's around 30k the max. So I have some farming to do, but just like I said, this is a test build just to show you how it works. And for the mods, guys, of course, this is total RNG, just like the gear itself. There's no special place to find it, no special place to farm it, not after TU6, of course, when we have that specific targeting loot system. So just look around and keep your eyes open, just like today. The gear mods are in the open world. Then farm for the gear mods and just make sure to do it in a group so you can give each other the gear mods. We can share it right now. After TU6 there were a little bit problems with the sharing of the mods, but they fixed it. And guys, of course, I know not everybody has the same time that I have invested in this game. So it's pretty much RNG, and don't worry that you never get it, because we have a lot of hours into the game as content creators. And then, of course, guys, and no, I didn't forget it, there's a number 4. Number 4 is pretty much the easiest one, and that's the base armor. So the armor that you see underneath your backpack. Or like I'm showing you the backpack now, you see Gilia inventory system, high-end backpack, armor 42.1k. And normally you're searching for pieces. I searched for this backpack, of course, and I was happy when I found it. And I could change some weapon damage on there instead of a high armor roll, and still have a decent armor on the total build. But guys, there are max attributes for the armor rolls as well. So my tip for y'all is go and search for your gloves, your knee pads, your mask, or your holster. Those are the easiest to replace with, for example, the same talent. Because if you have the talent that you want, the piece that you want, it doesn't mean that it is the best piece that you can get. For example, let's take these Fenris gloves. These Fenris gloves have 22.7k armor on it. And if we go down to another set of Fenris gloves, 21.4k armor on it. On the right side it says it's minus 1226, but guys, we need to look at the left side. If you look at armor, you will see my armor now is 430.9k. But when I use these gloves, my armor will drop with 2.2k. And that's not that 1226 that you see on the right side. But that's because I have that percentage of armor on my build. So make sure, guys, always look on the left side instead of the right side what it does for your build. And of course I made a little card for y'all with all the max armor rolls on there. So go out there, farm again if you have the build that you are happy with. Just for example, if I'm happy with this build, I'm running out there. I will search for the knee pads from Guard with the same talent on there, that insulated, so I can roll the 13% total armor on there. But as you can see in the list, I have knee pads from 28.4k, and the highest roll on the armor is 30k. So only on my knee pads I can get 1600 higher, so 1.6k higher in my armor. That of course will get boosted by the percentage of total armor on my build if I found the highest armor roll, and then of course with the right talent on there. But that's the easiest way, guys. Just go for your mask, for your holster, for your knee pads and for your gloves, because these are rarely easy to find. Probably only need to roll one attribute like the knee pads, because yeah, the vest and the backpack, those are hard to find. So if you find all the right pieces for your mask, for your holster, for your gloves, for your knee pads, because yeah, just like I explained, those are the easiest to replace. After that, go for a better vest or go for a better backpack. And it's hard to find a high armor roll and then with the best attributes and with the best talents. And that's pretty much a gold roll, a gold gear, you know. And you can craft them as well. Just go to your gloves, your knee pads, whatever you like to craft, whatever you like. After TU6 they added a lot more brands, and it's pretty easy as well if you don't want to farm anymore or you are high up on the special materials you need for this. For example, I got 80 out of 80 Overlord, so why won't I craft Overlord, for example? And then when I find Overlord gear, I deconstruct it if I don't want it. And then of course I get my materials back. So because there's a cap, so we can always craft, guys. On every material there's a cap. And the only thing that's a little bit weird is the China Light backpack, guys. Because this is the only piece we don't need China Light materials for. And that's pretty crazy, because now this is pretty nice to craft, guys. It's pretty easy. You don't need that China Light materials, so you only have to use your ceramics, your electronics and your protective fabric. And that's very nice. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. I wanted to explain to you how to boost your armor and where all the armor is coming from. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that subscribers button. And of course the notification bell. PurePrime out.